Alright, Reds. What if I told you that in just a few days, 3 massive moves could reshape everything we expect from this club? One name might return to the Premier League after years away. Another, already signed, is flying under the radar but could be the key to our season. And the third, a wonder kid wandered across Europe, and Forest is in the race. This isn't just transfer window gossip. This is about the board making bold choices. It's about setting the tone. And if you blink, you might just miss the biggest shift in Forest's strategy since promotion. Every window tells a story. Some clubs play safe, some overpay, others take calculated risks. But this one feels like Forest are finally stepping up to the table with the big boys. And not just to sit quietly, but to make noise. Because let's be honest, we've spent too many years watching others dictate the narrative. Watching rivals strengthen while we try to make sense of short-term signings and quick fixes. But this time, something feels different. The ambition is louder. The timing is sharper. The target's surprising. But here's what I want to know from you, Reds. Are these the kinds of moves that push us forward? Or are we betting on names instead of building a team? Make sure to hit that like button if you want more Forest content. And drop your opinion in the comments. Every single take counts. Because what's coming next, well, it could turn this squad into something no one saw coming. Let's dive in. The first name stirring the waters is none other than Douglas Luiz. Yes, that Douglas Luiz, the Brazilian midfield engine. And now, after a spell in Serie A, the Premier League could see him back, donning the red of Forest. Talks are active. The approach, alone with an option to buy, and depending on conditions, it could become an obligation. Juventus might let him go. And Forest are front of the queue. This isn't just any signing. We're talking about a player who's faced the giants of Europe, who knows what it means to battle in midfield against elite names. A man who's earned caps for Brazil and survived the chaos of Aston Villa's transformation. He's no stranger to pressure. Imagine pairing him with Mangala or Sangaré. Imagine the composure, the passing, the bite. Picture Luiz dropping deep to dictate tempo, then breaking lines with that wicked right foot. It's the kind of presence we've sorely missed. But what no one expected is how fast things are moving from first contact to serious negotiations in under a week. Someone at the City Ground is pulling strings behind the scenes. Someone believes this is the signing. Now here's a question. Is this the kind of midfield general we've been crying out for? Or is his Juventus form a red flag? And if this move goes through, who makes way? Are we seeing a tactical overhaul? Is Nuno planning a whole new shape? Let's move on. Quiet, simple, smart. That's how you describe the signing of Angus Gunn. While everyone's looking at attacking targets, Forest locked in a veteran keeper. One with Premier League experience and a reputation as a top professional. This wasn't flashy, it wasn't front page, but it might be crucial. He's not coming to take Matt Sell's shirt. Not yet. But in training, he's already turning heads. Whispers from inside say his communication, positioning, and locker room presence are already making an impact. At 29, free agent, proven leadership. This is the kind of depth that wins games you don't expect. Think about those late cup ties. Think about what happens when injuries hit. Think about the calm you need in a penalty shootout, or the voice in the tunnel before a relegation 6-pointer. Gunn might not be the headline, but he's the insurance policy. And every top side needs one. He's the kind of signing you only appreciate when the chaos hits. But let's be honest, Reds. Do we feel confident with him as our backup? Or is this a gamble too quiet to notice? Either way, it's smart business. But business is only getting started. Here comes the fireworks. Omari Hutchinson, name ring a bell. Ipswich Town, Chelsea Academy, England U21. And now Forest are chasing him hard. But we're not alone. Inter Milan want him. Everton want him. Even RB Leipzig are lurking. The lad is a hot commodity, and the bidding war could hit 35 million. So why are Reds involved? Because someone upstairs believes Hutchinson isn't just potential. He's ready now. Ready to break lines. Ready to run at defenders. Ready to light up the City Ground. This is the kind of move that screams ambition. A winger with flair, fearless on the ball, and the kind of creativity we haven't had since the best days of Gibbs White. But the pressure is huge. Forest would need to outbid giants, sell the project, and promise real minutes. They need to show him this isn't a stepping stone. It's a launch pad. And the fans? We need to believe. Because young stars shine brightest when they feel the support behind them. Is he worth it? That's the question I leave to you, Reds. If we pull this off, we're not just buying a player. We're sending a message to the league. We're saying Forest is not here to survive. We're here to rise. So what do you think? Are we turning into a serious force or just spending to stay afloat? Hit that like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe because the next few weeks could define our season. Up the Reds!